How did you know personally? Like one of the hardest thing as a musician that I personally know is knowing when a song is
Mm-hmm.
finished.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, Dave and Sergio, decide, or even management's involvement, decide, hey, this is enough? You know, it's like, or we should keep working on this. You know, because I know a lot of songs go through several
Mm.
drafts. You know, and it's like at
Yes.
several stages, it
Yeah.
could be like, no, this is the final draft, but then we end up changing them, and then the final draft is something
Yeah.
completely different. So, how do you personally
Uh-huh.
decide when a song is finished?
I think I also just need to put it out there that it was really just me, Dave, and Sergio working on the
Cool.
tracks. With the songwriting, like with the lyrics and melody, it's really just me and Dave. So we finished the song, but how we would know if it's done if I when I sing it and I feel like there's nothing else to add, and then I guess it's okay. Or and I'm just really talking about lyrics and music. But when it comes to just handing it over to Sergio and him working on the arrangement, now that's a different story because we really go back and forth. And I mean, you mentioned it. There's been a lot of drafts. There's been a lot of versions to each song, and definitely with "Will You Stay," it I think it came to the point for Sergio that he didn't want to listen to the song for a while when we finally finished it because it was like my ears are tired from this song. Let's please get this over with. It was kind of that point already for all
Sure.
of us because we couldn't really pinpoint what was wrong or what we needed to improve or change with the arrangement even or even with the mixing, but finally we got to finish with it. But then he really said those words that like I don't want to touch the song for a while. And it's definitely come to a surprise right now how Will You Stay has become a lot of people's
Hmm.
favorites because
It's that
we were
funny.
expecting Trophy and Mirror to be like right there on top just because people were more associating me with that kind of sound. But then we were really surprised it was more Trophy and Will You Stay on like trying to be at par right now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fascinating. That's really interesting, especially because Trophy was one of the singles released right before the EP.
Yes.
So I mean,
Hmm.
obviously that has the push of that. So it's interesting to see
Yes.
when tracks like that were not designed as singles, do just as well, if not better, as other ones. Right? It's super
Yeah.
fascinating to see that.
Mm.